Warning: if the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start.
So, you have a wife or a girlfriend who is a sociopath. Well, guess what? You're definitely not alone. Not many guys know this, but here's the truth. Most women are somewhat crazy to a certain degree. Now, before anyone accuses me of being a misogynist, hear me out here. Even guys are fucked in the brain. What I am saying is that if you think that most other guys seem to have normal, well-adjusted girlfriends, think again. Behind the scenes, they are almost probably dealing with women-related shit all day long. No fucking joke. What does all of this mean to you, really? Well, it's this. Having the tools and skills to deal with female sociopaths is essential to any modern man. In this video, I'll show you how to deal with female sociopaths, and more importantly, how to triumph over them. Before that, however, there's one thing that I need you to do for me. Scroll down and click the like button for me, alright? By doing that, you'll encourage me to produce even more of these videos for you. Even more important, you'll click like because you're one cool guy. Done that? Great. Let's start. First of all, you'll need to check out just how much of a sociopath your girlfriend or wife is. To find this out, just look for some obvious signs. So, what are these signs? Well, give yourself a point for every yes answer to the following. 1. Does she make you jump through hoops just because she can? 2. Does she like to play victim and blame everything that's wrong in her life on you? 3. Does she cry in public so that you look as if you're bullying her? 4. Is she withholding sex from you so that she can get certain things from you? 5. Does she indulge herself in emotional blackmail? 6. Does she flirt openly in front of other guys? 7. Does she dress up like a tart and go out with other guys? 8. Does she delay response to your calls or texts on purpose? 9. Does she compliment her ex-boyfriends on how big their penises are to piss you off? 10. Does she act stupid and weak so that you do shit for her? Well, if you score anything more than 1, then you've got a fucking female sociopath in your hands. And if indeed that's the case, here's what you need to do next in order to fight back. Listen up. So here's what you should do to tame a female psychopath. You'll need to use mind control on her. The truth is that normal pickup artist or PUA bullshit will never work when you deal with a female nutjob. The only way to win is to use industrial-grade mind control and extreme hypnosis techniques. And you know what? The best mind control technique to use to tame a feisty woman and put her under your dominance is fractionation. Simply put, fractionation is possibly the strongest mind control technique which works wonders on a woman if used correctly. What it does is that it puts a woman under an emotional roller coaster via storytelling. So here's how fractionation works in a nutshell. First, you get her to tell you a past experience that made her happy. Ask her specifics about that happy experience and how happy she felt when that happened. For fractionation to work, it's especially important for her to describe the experience as vividly as possible. Next, get her to tell you a past experience which made her sad. Again, ask her the specific things that made her sad. This will have to be as vivid as possible also. Once she has done this, repeat the cycle with a happy story, followed by a sad story. What you're doing is that you're making her go through an emotional roller coaster which is similar to those found in Mills and Boon storybooks and chick flicks, except that you're the one who is in those stories with her since you're present when she relives those stories. So what happens is that she will develop an emotional addiction to you, just like how she is addicted to movies and romance books. Makes sense, right? And guess what?
When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use the Shogun method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.